Today, we're going to be talking about asking yourself what you want. Now, if you ask yourself, what do I want? We're talking more in that big picture, and your brain doesn't come up with any answers. I want you to ask yourself this question instead. What are some things that I might want? And the reason that this actually changes things is because when you add that might, it's like, okay, we don't have to be like serious about it. We don't have to do it. We're not committing to actually doing the thing. We're just creating ideas because that's the place that you want to be in. You want to be in the place where you're just writing down things that you might want, and then you can pick one that you actually want to commit to and move forward with it. Because otherwise, the brain's like, I don't want to answer this at all. Because if I answer it, then we're going to have to exert energy. Then we're going to have to do something different. Like, it's like, no, let's just not do that. So we're just going to tell you that we don't know what you want. So the next thing that we actually want to look at is like, how do you treat the things that you want? So what I noticed as we were talking about in the last episode is actually like how I would say that I want things, then my brain tell me why we can't do that. We need to do something else. And so I want you to pay attention, like, what do you do when you tell yourself that you want something? Like, do you take it very seriously? Do you go and do it? Or do you kind of discount it or kind of change it or try to tell yourself that's not it? That's the wrong thing. Like, how do you treat yourself when you tell yourself you want something? I also want you to think about what happens when you say you want something. Like, does your brain start telling you it's not going to happen? It's not possible. We're not going to be able to do that. How are we going to do that? We don't know how to do that. It's not going to happen. Like, what does it tell you about that? Because that's another great reason why that maybe is so good, because it's like, well, maybe we can create it. Like, we don't have to say we're going to do it and all the doubt comes up. It's like, actually, maybe we could create this. So we're kind of acknowledging like there might be this dissonance between the belief where it's like, okay, like maybe we could, like it could be possible. And there's also this part of us that's not believing that it's going to happen yet. So today, just give yourself some space. Ask yourself, what might I want? And then just pay attention to how do you treat yourself? What do you do with these wants and desires? And then actually look at like the doubt that comes up, the disbelief that comes up. I want you to imagine you are walking on a path, but you really don't want to get to the destination. What would you end up doing? You would take some wrong turns. You would turn around. Maybe you would stop walking completely. Maybe you would get lost. Maybe you would just get distracted by every single thing. This is what your brain is doing. Your brain doesn't want you to achieve your goals. And I'm going to explain why in the why you aren't taking action video. But I'm also going to show you how can you actually start taking more of the right actions so that you don't waste so much time, because I want you to think about it. If it's like a 5-minute walk and now we've gotten lost, we've turned around, we've stopped walking, this 5-minute walk could take forever. And so if it feels like you aren't making progress toward your goals, if it feels like you're not taking action, but you don't understand why, this is why you want to get this video, because it helps you take action so much faster and helps you actually get to that result you want so much faster too. So go to successbykayla.com to get instant access to the video.